Giorgio. Giorgio. I love people whose first name is Giorgio. If you also love people with the first name Giorgio, then this comic is for you. The Siege of Nothing Atoll, written by Giorgio Pezzin and illustrated by Giorgio Cavazzano. Two Disney comic legends. But is the story as legendary as these two individuals? Or is its index score just nostalgic Italian bias? I invite you to watch this Saturday review on the Mice and Ducks channel to find out the answer. Originally published in 1976 in Topolino 1050, this story is considered an all-time classic in Italy. Or so I assume, looking at the 7.3. For clarification, I own this story in Dutch only, as you can see from the very Dutch cover art, where Fetri looks absolutely hideous. So I haven't read the original version, neither have I read the American Siege of Nothing Atoll version, where they give Scrooge a lollipop for some reason and turn Fetri's pistol into a coffee stun gun, whatever the heck that might be. The story throws us right into the conflict that Scrooge is facing. We're immediately curious what airplanes have to do with this, and Scrooge answers our question fast, without it feeling unnatural. Planes of his, shipping gold around the world, have been disappearing out of nowhere during their flight. One moment they're on the radar, the other moment they're gone. Together with the gold, which is the most important part, of course. This time we're following the plane even closer to see what in the name of Barks is actually going on, and alarm! Oh yeah, the plane is gone. But there's a new plan. This time we will send two heroes with crazy gadgets that will be able to take down whoever is taking down the planes and stop them once and for all. And Scrooge has those bold and brave heroes. Guess who? So Donald and Fetri get sent to fly with a perfectly fine, totally not rejected for safety problems plane that Scrooge had stored in the attics of his airports. Like I said, it's perfectly fine. They jump out of the plane with their parachutes and land on an island. But not before seeing their plane getting eaten by a volcano. Nature keeps blowing my mind. Now that our heroes know how the planes keep disappearing, they try to get onto the volcano, which is full of technical modern machinery. They try, not always with success. After several attempts, they finally manage to get there and discover something strange. The entire volcano and everything on it is from rubber. It's fake. So you're telling me volcanoes don't regularly eat planes? That's even better. Inside of the volcano is a rocket launching station where a mad professor plans to take over the world with his rockets. Fetri has a genius plan of fully embracing his cartooniness and dropping a big rock on his head to take him out. Too bad he forgot the rock is also from rubber and they just revealed himself. So they just do it the good old way. The evil guy manages to get away and locks Donald and Fetri up on the volcano and activates its self-destruction mechanism while waving them goodbye out of his escape rocket. Our heroes are gonna bite the dust, and if they don't stop Mad Professor, soon the entire world is gonna. I mean, bro says he's just going to start over again. Luckily, Fetri has a frozen dried gun. Just add some water and voila, shooting time. Yeah, the Mad Professor is taking one big L right here. Then our heroes escape the explosion. Oh yeah, and by the way, the Mad Professor isn't dead, he's a Rowan slave now. Is it a good story? It sure has a lot of funny gags. Pezzin has, in my opinion, always been a very talented comedy writer, and Cavazzano's lively and animated drawings really help emphasize this. Like this. No matter what you think of his art style, someone like Luciano Gatto just couldn't have done this. And I'm in general, personally, just a really big fan of this era of Cavazzano's drawings. While he's currently more standard, though still really good, there's just something in his art style in these years that is just unrivaled to everything else. Characters squash and stretch almost like in a cartoon, but not too much, so it still looks a bit realistic. Or on this page you can't see a single raindrop falling, or even in the air, but the wet ground mirroring what's above, these small stripes over the plane and the building, all the little pencil strokes make it still feel like it's storming and raining, and the entire setting just hits. It's all just so perfect and beautiful. This was 1976. Have you seen how bad Marvel comics looked back then? There are a lot of moments where Cavazzano can really shine. Like from this scene where the plane blows up, it crashes down and just feels more exciting than any action movie. And then all to the way the volcano is portrayed, eating the plane like a human. Like, there are very little people who can make a freaking mountain this full of emotion and personality. And there are so many panels which are just so well drawn. Makes me go, mwah, bellissimo, like an Italian chef. This comic would be worth it for that alone. Like, I love this era of Cavazzano. But such good illustrations can't on their own make a good story. Sadly enough, it might make a good buy, because it's always cool to look at pretty things. But to succeed as a story, the writing has to be good as well. And well, like I said, I usually think Pezzin is very talented. Here... yeah, he's good. But if you expect lots of very successful gags, in my opinion, well, also having an exciting spy adventure and a little bit of parody that you usually find in Disney comics in the form of the Mad Professor, I definitely recommend. It's a really good piece of story. And, well, this was the second Saturday review. I hope the next ones will come every week, because this one didn't. It's all in this material. See you. Take care. Bye.